Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jeter, and I'm back with another review. This time I have Fans Toys FT-42 Hunk. Their homage to a G1 Brawn. Here's the box. Nice artwork on the front. On the side, got Hunk. Got product shots in the back. Got bio right there. Pause it, read it. Hunk on the side. Product shot or artwork on the bottom. Artwork on top. And off the box goes. And inside the box, along with your Hunk figure, you do get the instruction manual, which is a pretty good instruction manual. I do say so myself. You get an accessory of a drill from that one episode when they went under the sea. You get his pistol. It's nice, silver painted, nice detail. You also get the collector's card. You get the same bio on the back. And last but not least, you get an alternate face of him screaming. Angry eyes. And here is Hunk, a G1 masterpiece Brawn. And you can see his Fans Toys take on him. He looks very nice, sculpted very, very well, cleans up very well also. Got a little bit of a backpack, but it's ain't worse on it, worse on any other figure. And he looks nice, man. The green looks great. You got the light gray paint on his knees and forearms. You got this orangish yellow or mustard yellow, you want to call it, on his chest. Got some blue and silver in the right there. The black, nice detail. Backpack, spare tire, and take a look at that face sculpt. Looks very good. And to swap it out, just like all the other Fans Toys figures with swappable faces, pretty much lift the face up and you gotta pry that off and it went flying. Find that later. And you just peg in the other face, and that's how it looks with more, so you can pose him and a pose of him fighting and have him emoting his anger at the enemy. As far as articulation goes, he's not as articulate as Fans Toys usual figures, but articulation is good enough. You know, it's not terrible. And to get into it, first off, he can't really look up. That's about as far as he can look up. Can look down a little tiny bit. Can move his head left and right. It's a very tight joint. And also you can move this portion right here to also get some more, a little bit more articulation out of his head. Arms go up that much. And there's not any ratchets on this guy whatsoever. All friction joints. Arm go around 360. Bicep rotation. Wrist rotation. Semi-articulated fingers is all pinned at the base knuckle right there and just curls up. And for his gun, while we're here, it doesn't tab in like the usual masterpiece palm tab. Since his hands are so small, they did the slide-in method, the slot. It's on the groove. You gotta close his fist all the way so that this trigger guard gets in there. And there you go. He does have waist rotation, and you don't have to untab the backpack. I know some people have been wondering about that, but you don't. And it's very stiff, so when you first get it, it's paint locked, if you want to say that, or it's just stiff. So you just rotate it, it does rotate. And legs go up about that much. Hip skirts do that move. You can't get on the move. You have to do is unhook this panel right here. If you must have him to move his leg move higher than what it can. And there you go. More articulation on that leg. But this is fine right here. I mean, how you gonna? You really gonna pose him in a pose that requires him to move it past this? I don't know. Out to the side, not that much. Again, no ratchets, just friction. And goes to the back, not that much. Upper groin rotation. Single hinge knee, gets you about that much. And he has an ankle tilt rocker, you want to call it, but it cannot go forward and back at the toe. So that's the limitation of articulation. There is no ab crunch, which I'm fine with. I never hardly use it anyway, but for those of you who take pictures, you might have an issue with it. So I mean, he's not made for crazy poses and stuff. He can get him in some decent poses. Pretty much the basic standard poses and stuff. That's pretty much all you really need. Well, all I need. But it's good. I like it. No complaints. Okay, let's get into some size comparisons. Here's Masterpiece Bumblebee 2.0. You got Fans Toys Masterpiece Warpath. X-Transbots Beachcomber. And here he is with Bad Cubes Outback. Now, I don't have my brawny Bad Cubes Brawn to compare him to, but you can look at Outback and you can probably get an idea of how the height will size up between the two. All right, let's get into the transformation. First thing we're gonna do is untab the backpack. You just pull it straight out, like so. Comes out, and it should come out. This thing's gonna get getting tighter and tighter every single time I transform this thing. This whole metal rod piece, it used to be looser than this. I don't know, but you bring it out, leave it like this for right now. Next, what you're gonna do, move the arms out the way, get your spudger, untab these side panels, move them out the way. You're gonna bring his legs down, like so. Oh, yeah, right there. And you're gonna untab this panel, bring it up on both sides. Now you're gonna straighten the legs out, hip skirts, bring this panel in all the way. Next, what we're gonna do, bring his leg up, little splits, rotate the leg all the way around until you see screws. And we're going to fold in this panel, fold this bottom panel, undo that, which makes you do that. Bring that back down. Go ahead and bring this up. Get out the way, untab. Bring the arm, bring it back like so. Like that. And what we're going to do is go ahead and push this whole hip assembly backwards. You get this gap right here, just push it back. So it's kind of stiff. There we go. Assembly there. Then we're gonna bring his thigh up into here, and it should go into this cavity right there. Get the arm out the way, bring this down, slide down, flat. That side done. Same thing other side. Open this up. Bring this down, close that back up. Go ahead and bring this up. Untab this arm, bring that arm down. Bring it up, out the way. Then we're gonna bring this hip up. Make sure your joint is pointing in the right direction. That's one thing I don't like about that. There. Bring an arm down flat. Then we can rotate the head around like so. Next, what we're going to do, untab here. We're going to split the leg. Okay, this one's not splitting. Oh, you gotta do that right there. That's why you do both sides. So split the leg, and this side, undo this. You're gonna bring it up to untab it slightly, then extend it out on the sliding joint. Bring it back, slide it back where it was, and there's gonna be a notch that you can tab this into and do the back. It's a little bit different. Bam. Got a tab right there, and bring it back down, tab in, then you're gonna push both sides together. Just came on tab, put it back in. Same thing other side. Make sure you have this pointed right there for right now. Undo that to unlock the leg. Right there. Do this side first. Don't matter what side you do. Bring it around. Tab. Open. Up. Bring it out. Bring it down. Push it back in. Tab it in. And push both sides together. Fill in the gaps. Okay, I'm done. Don't worry. Plug it back in. Make sure your hips are plugged in secure. All right, there we go. Now for this dreaded backpack. I cannot stand this thing. Let's just bring it out like so. Then you're gonna bring out the grill or the hood section. Rotate this around. It's gonna tab in 2 slots on the hood right there, and you're gonna push it down like that. So it's like that. Flip out the grill. Bring up the back end, the part I cannot stand. What you're gonna do, you're gonna push all this, you're gonna push it straight down according to the instructions. It went that way for me when I first did the transformation, but ever since then, like I said, this whole bar section has been more stiff and stiff. So we're gonna try. So everything's supposed to accordion down. It's supposed to go down like that. This second portion is supposed to fold back, which it seems like it doesn't want to. Then everything's supposed to just go into place, and you're gonna have. Oops. Fold these down. Fold these out. Both sides, and this tab right here is gonna go right here, and this tab is gonna fill in right here. All right, let's try it. Jesus. I need some oil. I think it's not moving. All right, let's see. I'm gonna push it down, 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 push it down. It's almost there. And there we go. It's in. And you just make sure, like I said, you tab this back one in right there. That fills in right there. Same thing other side. Tab this in right there. And you make sure everything back here is all tabbed in. This bumper is going to tab in right there, right there. Or you can go ahead and bring these in right here. So both sides. Tab. Tab. And you make sure this is going down. And this side, you got these 2 tabs right there. They're supposed to snug on to your grill. Bring this back there, not there yet. Come on, there we go. There we go. And then you bring this portion of the bumper up. Just locks it all in up front like that. All right, then you bring this down flat, and it's supposed to sit like that. I'm not sure it's supposed to sit between these grooves right here, these two right there, but it doesn't sit close enough for it to really grab onto it. And you can try to massage your figure to get the get it closer, but it doesn't really seem to hold like that. But there is Hunk transformed into his vehicle mode, and he looks very, very nice. Nice looking vehicle mode. Not sure this is a real vehicle. I'm not supposed to keep hearing different things about a massage that by a Land Rover, Range Rover, or some kind of Suzuki SUV. But it looks nice. It's nice. Rolls very well. And you can store his weapon. What to do? Take his weapon. Got a pick right there. Tabs in right here. You might have to hold. Get a little leverage right there. Tab in. And it tabs in very well. If you do it right, you won't get any drag on the ground of the gun. It looks nice. Nicely done. I like the translucent blue. Got the blue paint on the back window. Got the orange. Got the silver. You got these clear translucent headlights. Nice plated grill right there. Is it me, or does this like speed buggy to you? Like speed buggy. Nice yellow for the turn signals. And for the other accessory, the drill, all you have to do is plug it in the bumper right there and there. For a size comparison, here he is with G1 Bumblebee, and here he is with Red Alert. Okay, y'all, there you have it. I love the bot mode. It's great. It's painted well. It's sculpted well. You can get the articulation that I need out of it. Sure, it doesn't have any ratchets, but I feel that this figure does not need the ratchets. It's tolerance very well. True, it may get loose over time, but this is a high priced collectible $100 figure, and you shouldn't be playing with it. Maybe it's not meant to be flipped back and forth constantly. And Play With Us 2 had an option for people like that, but people didn't pay no attention to them. And your best bet is the Hasbro products. So if you want to play back and forth with your Transformer, that's more the route you should take. The vehicle mode is nice. It looks like the cartoon. It doesn't look like the real world Range Rover or Land Rover, whatever it's supposed to be, or whatever Suzuki is supposed to be, but it looks like the cartoon model to me. And it's excellent. It rolls very well. It looks the part. What bugs me is that last bit of transformation, getting the roof of the vehicle collapsed down. It's a pain in the butt to do. I don't know what happened the first time I did it. It went on smooth. After that, every time I try to transform this thing and come to that step, it's a big old hassle. But other than that, nice figure. Nice figure. I do not regret my purchase whatsoever. I might transform him a few more times throughout the course of me owning him, but most of the time it's going to sit on the shelf, probably looking like this. But I do highly recommend this figure. It's the best Brawn on the market. Yeah, probably can be done better. The foot articulation, probably can add some ratchets to it, but other than that, or make some movable hip skirts. But those are minor things because you have all you really need. All right, y'all, it's been me, Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.